The alpha is TestMe. What is TestMe? Test Magic Eden token. Magic Eden is a marketplace, an NFT marketplace, a very big one. Started from Solana chain, then widen their perimeter to Bitcoin chain, Polygon, Ethereum, and maybe if there's another I'm missing. But they came up with their own token, ME. ME, they didn't tell us when we are going to be claiming it. Maybe next month, most likely next month or December, but I believe next month. So, but they wanted to see, due to the number of users they have, I suspect they are looking forward to 1 million, more than 1 million eligible users, more than that. And, that's as huge as Arbitrum. Now, they came up with this token, test coin of their main token. So the main token will be ME, MagicEden, while the test one is just TestME. Now, it looks like what Jupiter did. Jupiter is also one of the biggest, or let me say the biggest exchange on Solana. And they came up with their token called JUP, JUP. Before the launch, they tried something. They wanted to see how the real one will look like so that they won't see how the test one will look like so that the real one will not flop. So they would have seen their errors, the limitation, maybe due to number of people that bombarded them. So will they be able to handle the traffic and on? And it was a very successful claiming. They really had a great success. It was so admirable and um, worthy of emulation. So these guys too are coming up with the same concept, test ME. Then everybody's claiming now. Most likely, everybody that has ever used the platform is eligible, or recent users, or. But something is funny. Okay, they said it's random, so let's leave it that way. But that's not even the point. The point is this: something happened during the mock jupe. Before jupe came out, they did their own. They called it mock jupe, like when it calls something mock, like a dummy, like a sample, like a test. So instead of them calling this one mock ME, they call it test ME. So something played out during this mock jupe. The token, somebody added liquidity, or let me say the community added liquidity, and that was it. It was a boom. It ran in millions of dollars for the market cap. So the same thing is playing out right now. We saw some set of people added liquidity to that token. It got to $30 million at a point. Now it fell back to like 5 million. So a lot of people felt, okay, this bullshit. But suddenly, right now, as I'm talking, is at 11 million or so. So the coin is already pumping, and it might play out what happened during the mock trip. So which simply means you can buy. Now, they themselves strongly kicked against such. They said they are just testing the claiming process, but they knew that the gens are full of Solana chain. So they are going to add the liquidity themselves. This is the centralized world. So we put the liquidity and people start trading, and that's a boom. People who had the liquidity are going to get in fees too. So it's a 50-50 thing. But I'm just simply saying this is what is going on now. And why we feel bullish about this is that today is 30th, and in the next 5 to 6 minutes will be on 31st. That 31st of October is going to be the end of the claiming process. So this time around, it will not be claimable anymore. Then people asked, what about the token that's left? Then they replied on their Discord saying it's gonna be burnt. That's the alpha. Once it's burnt, it becomes scarce. Only few people hold it, then the price starts moving up. So just look forward to X2 to X10 minimum, then this is how it played out during the time of mock Jupe. Then when Jupe was launched, or let me say 2 to 3 days before Jupe was launched, the coin started, tanking. So you are not supposed to hold for too long. You should know when to be out. But it's fun. The gens love this, and they are going to, make this thing pump mad. So people studying the chart. So I just went to Twitter and I checked this out. They said this is how the TestME chart could look if it follows the exact same launch pattern as mock dupe. So guys are already bullish on it. Now see, someone said this again. I just bought back TestME. Here is why I think it's a good idea. The end of distribution is 31st of October, and people will not be able to claim anymore. So in the next 10 hours. So, and possible burning is going to be burnt. Okay? It's going to be burnt. Then people have already started buying it. You can see, as when I checked my ME, I saw that you can see here it's already moving 134%. So it has done more than times two right now, and it's already moving. So we're still early. Now look at the chart. The green is already coming up. Now someone is already saying here that on times 100% potential, and it's looking at forward to the number of people who have claimed. They are very less. They are going to burn like 80%. So people have not really claimed, and because they were having issue. Somebody was analyzing it due to the claiming issue. Some don't really get, how it works. So it's still a testing process. So they have learned their errors, and they want to improve when the real claim starts. So it said this one says, looking at the chart from 5 million to 11 million or 12 million now, it said no paper hands in here anymore because, from 30 million down to this 5, it means a lot of people don't. So now they will be crying because those who need it have bought it from them. So everybody will be holding now. Then scarcity begins. So the supply not claimed on the 31st will be burnt. See the response. What will happen to the leftover TestME, the supply will be burnt? So that's just the update that I could find on Twitter in regard to TestME. If you see anything else now, it's because it's just happening. But this is the first hand information. So I think we're early, and we can take advantage of this opportunity.